And we're back, BCW in your mouth. All in your mouth every week. It tastes so sweet.
We've had an incredible night of action, Cedric. Cedric, I think you've lost your mind. Had an incredible night of action, but now the main event, tag team title match. The Moonshiners against Tex Thompson and Psycho Sailor. This is going to be almost as heavy, almost as hard-hitting as the false count anywhere we just saw.
Wait, Mr. Tubbs. Hey, if the Moonshiners, that means one, not two. There's two brothers. You got JD, you got JB, and you got Cousin Jameson, okay? Now, of the three, where are the tag team titles at?
Well, they said earlier, I think they said that they forgot to bring them because they don't expect to lose them.
The Moonshiners say they're not going to bring the titles, ladies and gentlemen, because they don't expect to lose them. What tag team champions do you know don't come to the ring without the gold or the silver, whatever you want to call it?
They've probably already smelted the gold off of them so they can sell it.
Look here. You got JB Moonshine, okay? You got Cousin Jameson. Those are the tag team title champions you see in the ring right now with no belts. I mean, that's something like a country boy. But why is JD, Jack Daniels, on the outside? He shouldn't even be at ringside. Like I said before, and I'll say it again. Get him out of ringside, JD to the back. We don't need him. He called him last week. Same old dirty tactics. Let Psycho Sailor and let Cowboy Tex Thompson get those titles without being screwed by JD Moonshine on the outside.
JB is just there for moral support. We all know that JD and Cousin Jameson do most of the work.
What is he doing in the ring right now?
The match hasn't started yet.
Okay, but he don't need to be in the ring. He's not even wrestling.
There's nothing saying that he can't be in the ring right now, Cedric.
Oh, Lord, come on. You know, I want to say something else.
He must have heard you because he's getting out.
Yeah, get out the ring, JD. You can just go over the game plan another day. It's time to fight now. It's not your fight to fight. You stay out of the ring and go to the back. I'll get my boy Matt to come out there and get you.
You know what I'd like to see? Tex Thompson and Psycho Sailor are so tough. Let's have a handicap match, 3-on-2, and see how tough they really are.
Oh, now Mr. Tubbs want a handicap match. He wants the 3-on-2. He likes that odds. He loved the Moonshine Brothers. And what was that stuff you was drinking earlier with him? It was some ranch stuff. What was that?
Corn squeezins.
Corn squeezins. You see what I'm talking about? He's drunk right now. He don't know what he's talking about.
It'll grow hair on your chest, I tell you.
I bet. I seen all that hair you got on your chest. You got hair like a gorilla.
More like ports unknown.
Yeah, Psycho Sailor, he's a crazy guy, man. That guy's, he's insane. I mean, you know, you got crazy and you got loony, but this guy's insane.
Yeah, it's an interesting contrast here with the Moonshiners. They're younger. JD is definitely probably the strongest man in the ring here. They've been working together as a team a lot recently.
That's JB. You say JD or JB?
JD.
That's JB.
That's JB. So I'm getting them confused.
Oh, you know, you drunk. I told you. You don't know who the hell he's talking about.
Hey, I only go by what they tell me. But either way, but across the ring, Tex and Psycho, they're not as young, probably not quite as fast as they used to be, but they've got all the experience in the world. They've done everything in wrestling. With two younger guys like the Moonshiners who haven't done everything, they can come up with tricks that the Moonshiners might never even consider.
Okay, so what are you saying? What about intelligence? What about experience?
Well,
what about the ring smarts? You can't teach that. And look
I'd say we've seen the Moonshiners use a lot more cleverness than you would expect from just some guys from out in the sticks. Tex and Psycho, I mean, those guys can do some good wrestling. They're not too bad at the wrestling part, but I tell you, in the brains department, I wouldn't let them invest my money, I'll tell you that.
Well, I tell you something right now, the Moonshiners, I mean, come on. You look at Psycho Sailor, Tex Thompson, they kept all these allegations and the VHS tape and all this crap that's going on. I want to know. It's killing me right now, Mr. And I think you know a little something that you're not telling me. I know what's up. I know when you're lying to me. You know what's going on. Psycho Sailor is a true friend to Cowboy Tex Thompson. I'm sticking to it. Look at the man. Look at him.
He's got Tex's back, but like I said earlier, as long as JB is outside the ring right now, as long as there's that third man, who has Psycho's back? I mean, no matter what happens, there is an advantage there, whether it's legal or not.
Oh! What about the advantage right here? How does it feel to be double teamed?
Making a wish, and I think their wish would be to take the tag team titles tonight.
Well, look at the growing. I mean, he's done pulled every muscle of that growing. That's what Cowboy takes up. What is this right here? Was that the merry-go-round? You know the merry-go-round spin right there. Cowboy Tex Thompson, ooh, he's locked in that knee right there. Look at that, the veteran, middle of the ring, placement perfectly, wrestling intelligence. Cowboy Tex Thompson, full command of this match right now to start it off.
Yeah, Tex Thompson, I don't agree with him. I don't much like him. I can't wait to find out who conked him on the head, but he's got so much experience. He's done so much. There's very little that the Moonshiners can do that Tex hasn't already seen before, and that could play a big factor in this match. We could see a tag team championship change tonight. I wouldn't like to see it. I'd rather see Tex and Psycho get a mud hole stomped in them.
Oh!
That's not the way to do it. Tex Thompson with a big hip toss.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What you expect? Oh, nice clothesline there. Do you expect anything different from them? These guys are putting a plan together and doing it to perfection right now. Nice reverse elbow by the Psycho Sailor.
They've got to be two of the best all-around wrestlers in the territory. I mean, both guys, they're strong. They're maybe not fast or maybe not high flyers, but they're strong. They know how to brawl. They know the technical aspects.
I love the smash mouth wrestling. I love the smash mouth. I love somebody just getting punched in the mouth. Forget all the flying around. These two guys right here, Psycho Sailor, Cowboy Tex Thompson, boom! That's what they do. High impact moves. Let's make a different cover. Psycho Sailor championship.
Early in this match, and that's the second pin attempt by Psycho Sailor. They're certainly not wasting any time here trying to get a win.
All right, yeah, working on that head right there, Psycho Sailor. Working on JB.
You hypocrite. If one of the Moonshiners had done that to one of them, you'd be like, he cheated, he cheated, he cheated.
What did he do wrong there? All he did was stepped on the man's head. That's legal.
It is not legal to rake your boots across the man's face.
It's perfectly legal. Oh, look at that. That's legal. You calling that legal? He trying to rake the man's eyes out, and you sitting right here enjoying every single bit of it.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Psycho started it.
That's unbelievable stuff. All right there. Oh, working on their arm. Now, that's legal. Finally, a legal move by JB. I didn't think he knew a legal hold, but I guess he's doing one right now. Tag up. Cousin Jameson in the ring now. Good tag team work right now by the Moonshiners. I got to give the devil its due.
Well, they do know tag team wrestling. They use a lot of the classic style that you don't always see anymore. And I've always been a big fan of tag team wrestling, so I was waiting for this event. And now there really looks like they're trying to pop that shoulder right out of joint, which would make that arm almost unusable if that would happen.
Yeah, and that's what they're trying to do. I mean, the Moonshiners, man, look around. I know they look rugged, they look dirty, they look, you know, like, my God, look like they just, you know, if you saw them with a sign at the corner of 82nd Avenue, you'd probably give them $1. But one thing you can't get it, hey, they are money in the ring, money in the bank, Jack, and they're not the tag team champions for nothing. Not saying they got a world of talent, but they are very dirty. Look at him biting the hand of Psycho Sailor, and the referee's trying to break all this madness up right now.
So if you saw a homeless person on the side of the road, you would just give them $1? Cedric, how cheap are you?
I'm gonna give him a hamburger. Maybe
you would probably give him a hamburger with a bite taken out of it already.
Oh, no, I
don't. And now another of my favorite moves there, a trapezius pinch. Right in that shoulder that the Moonshiners have already been hitting. You know Psycho right now just has waves of pain going through his arm.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's shooting out. You're talking about your blood flow right there of the neck, and you're talking about the muscles and the tendons in your neck connected to your shoulder, and so on and so forth. And if you get, that knee right across there. Man, I tell you, JB, man, that big man, the bigger of all three of them, man. I tell you something, man. He's just wearing him a Psycho Sailor down and wearing him out, cutting that circulation off that arm. If you can't get no circulation in that arm, hey, man, it's going to be hard to breathe.
That is certainly true, and you can see the sweat pouring off of the Psycho's face. You can see it turning red. The pain he's got to be in, and almost a 3 count there from that submission move when Psycho's shoulders went down to the mat.
No, you seeing the double team again. JB Moonshine again, sticking his nose in business that doesn't belong to him now. He's not in the ring. No, he's not illegal. Is he the legal man now? Okay, got a legal
they
tag.
did make a tag.
That's legal.
As long as you didn't see it, they made the tag.
Yeah, hyperextend that elbow. Psycho Sailor's in trouble. He needs to get a tag to Cowboy Tex Thompson ASAP, or this thing could be over with real quick.
I would certainly agree with that.
Oh, Psycho Sailor through the middle rope, not over the top. Middle rope, solid concrete on the outside. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. JD, Jack Daniels, look at him. Cousin Jameson working out the Psycho Sailor. Psycho Sailor trying to fight back on the outside.
Psycho Sailor had a scorpion on his back, and the cousin and Jameson was trying to help him.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, Cousin Jameson head first into the steel.
And now Tex Thompson.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh,
JD does not have a partner right now at ringside.
Nice suplex there by Cowboy Tex Thompson. Oh, yeah, I like when he does that right there. Man, the fresh man.
That makes it interesting because now Cousin Jameson is coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Huge clothesline.
Cowboy Tex Thompson's rolling, man. He's rolling. He's in the zone right now, is what they call it. That's what they call it when you're in the zone. Uh-oh, yeah, absolutely. Bam, yeah.
Cousin Jameson may have been a little bit too enthusiastic there after the shot he took at ringside. He should not have got back in the ring so fast, and that probably hurt his team and their chances here.
Well, it may be the difference of the match. Who knows? We'll see. On the outside here, JD, Cousin Jameson trying to get back. Oh, nice chop by Cowboy Tex Thompson. Back to the apron we go. He's got to get back up there. A nice chop, 2 chops by Cowboy Tex Thompson. With authority. I mean, just so much power and anger. Go. Oh, 3 chops.
And now we got the third Moonshine Brother. What's he doing over there?
Oh, nice hip toss there. Cowboy Tex Thompson sitting. Look at it. Oh, right to the eyes there. You don't ever want to be in your opponent's corner. Never. Especially Cousin Jameson over there. He's the dirtiest of all 3 of them.
There was a bee perched on Tex Thompson's temple that was ready to sting him, and Cousin Jameson was just shooing it away.
Oh, Psycho Sailor. Psycho Sailor back in now. Boom, beat the living daylights out of Cousin Jameson, beating him to death in the corner over here. Look at Cowboy Tex Thompson. They're just handling him right now.
Come on, JD. Come on, Cousin Jameson.
JB, Jack. Look at him now.
I knew which one I was talking about.
Bam! Oh, man, what a shot to the face. It doesn't matter. They both getting punched in the mouth anyway. That's what it's all about. Oh, yeah. I love it when a plan comes together. Cowboy Tex Thompson's feeling every single bit of this. Cowboy Tex Thompson, Psycho Sailor, they have got this thing on roll.
But wasted valuable time playing to the fans, and that allowed his opponent to kick out of that pinfall.
Yep, stay on your opponent. Cowboy Tex Thompson, that's what you need to do. Get both of them in the ring so there can't be no interference. Watch out for JD on the outside.
And Psycho Sailor is placing Cousin Jameson and locking him up on the ropes. What's this Psycho planning?
Uh-oh.
He's crazy. He's totally crazy. And now Tex. And he's got the chain. Ref, turn around. They're cheating. Oh!
No! He missed JB, and then Tex Thompson knocked him out cold. Oh, no! Oh, no! 1, 2, 3, no!
Psycho Sailor didn't have Tex's back there. He caught him square between the eyes. And the Moonshine Brothers are partying again tonight. They're going to get out their special stock. And Psycho has a lot of explaining to do. But Tex knew he had the chain, was looking right at him. That's what they get.
No, he tried to hit JB with the chain. JB moved and stuck Cowboy Tex Thompson right in the center, right between the eyes.
Branded him.
Oh, my. Kind of like how Buddy Highway did Bad Blood a few weeks ago.
Except this time he deserved it even more.
But see, this was an accident. This was an accident. He did not mean to do it, Cowboy Tex Thompson. I know you're mad, a shot at the titles. That's your friend, Psycho Sailor. Forgive him. Let's get on with it. He did not mean to do that.
Yeah, because Tex had to realize he was the one that had the Moonshine Brother. He's the one that let him go. How can you fault Psycho for that?
You can't fault Psycho Sailor for that.
It's Tex's fault he got walloped between the eyes.
All right, there you go. There you go. There you go. All right.